Good day, all. I'm not sure if our working together is helping or hurting, but I was sent more photos from the restricted number. They appear to be the photos from the most recent video. Elijah Lucas posted in the LTN Discord again on the afternoon of May 21st, claiming to have been sent the remaining 3 photos from the previous darkroom video. All 3 also clearly show a ghostly image proving someone had once been there and had since been removed. And while that certainly was concerning, something much more concerning was being posted directly to Love Thy Nerd's own YouTube channel, but not by the director of content. It appeared to tease the release of the newest episode of the Free Play podcast, which had been recorded live on Twitch earlier that day. Only those who were trying to solve this mystery would know right from the start that this was something to worry about. The title was Tomorrow on the Free Play podcast, but all the T's were replaced with 7s.
There is something going on in the LTN Discord. Have you guys seen this? I was sitting at my computer and I had a lot of work that I needed to get done late at night. And this thing drops, and it drops with a brand new episode of the Humans of Gaming podcast.
What?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
A brand new episode of the Humans of Gaming podcast.
Hey, it starts like a normal episode, and then anytime they either say the person's name that's on the show or the person talks, you can't understand it. It sounds like a little goblin.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's wild. And so...
Who made this?
This is what we're all trying to figure out. Like, it gets posted to the LTN podcast network. It's gone. You can't even listen to it anymore. But the title of it was like who the guest would be.
Yeah.
All you got was the first letter of the first name and the first letter of the last name. And this is the most wild part, probably the whole dang thing about it. This person, Catherine, claims to be one of the original 7 founders of Love Thy Nerd.
I have a question.
I have a lot of questions.
Is this like malicious, or is it like a fun game?
What a great question. The last couple of days, I personally have been targeted by this Greg Lucas guy.
Targeted how?
Like, I don't know how else to say targeted other than targeted. I was real active in chat. Like, I was doing all the audio stuff. I was, helping to find all the things. I immediately stepped back because I was like, I don't want to say anything that's going to make people think that I'm trying to cover something up. And so I don't remember a Greg. Do you guys remember a Greg? Any memory at all about a Greg?
No.
Kate, at all?
No.
No.
No, definitely
All
not.
right. Okay.
What is this and what is going
This video, initially thought to just be a teaser for a special podcast episode, quickly turns into a frightening message. Even after the Twitch live stream was over, and Matt and Kate had signed off, Greg Lucas was still watching. A QR code hidden in the stream led to this newspaper from August 30th, 2006, The Morning Ray. The headline, Professor claims time travel is achievable. Scientific community is skeptical. This article was an interview with Professor Edwin Godfrey III of New York University. He explained that the mechanics of time travel are much simpler than we've imagined it to be in science fiction. It only takes 3 simple steps. Number 1, the body's electrolyte balance must be at the maximum of the optimal range, maintaining a blood pH level of exactly 7.45. Secondly, a static shock of exactly 7,777 volts must hit your body to act as a catalyst, setting off a chain reaction that enables the body to shift through time. And finally, as the shock is occurring, the moment in time one wishes to travel to must be the dominant thought in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. The article goes on to say that animal trials have already begun and human trials would begin soon. This article seems to confirm what the second recording said about time travel. A member of the LTN Discord then noticed that the name of the image file resembled a YouTube video link, Discovering Recording 0003. Again, the audio had to be adjusted. But instead of another journal entry from Greg Lucas, we hear Greg and another man having a conversation.
Greg, how did you get here? How did you get here? What is all this? Oh no. It was only supposed to affect me. Oh, I never thought. Oh, Greg, I'm so sorry. I just don't understand. Help me understand. What did you even do? How did this happen? I was just trying to buy her more time. More time together. Your friend, he sent me an article, and I don't think he understood how serious it was. I think it was just, we'd had a conversation, you see. I was grieving. He was very nice. He welcomed me into the community. You told me that there were older people there, and they're lovely people, but your friend, he just let me talk. And after we were done talking about what had happened, we just started talking about things we liked. Star Wars, Back to the Future. And we began just talking about time travel, just as a lark. He sent me the articles saying that people have been thinking about this for the entirety of existence. And of course, he didn't think that this article was real, because if it were, surely we would have known by now. It was nearly 20 years old. I thought, what was the harm in trying? And I did it. How had I never expected to end up here in the end? Oh, and I really didn't expect you to end up here. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sorry too. So is that what happened to you? Like, you locked yourself away in that radio tower shed for every day, right? For hours. I thought you were losing your mind, or working on maybe an art project or something, but you were doing this. Yes. Yes. Papa gave me that article, and it seemed so simple. I thought, what was the harm in trying? It is so difficult to achieve the exact balances needed, but I figured you pull enough lottery tickets, eventually you win something. What was the harm? If it worked, I could buy more time. God, Dad, this was so stupid. Didn't you think of the consequences? What did you even do? What change did you make? Come with me. Let me show you what I've been doing.
In the LTN Discord, upon hearing the recording for himself, Elijah Lucas confirms that his is the voice that is heard speaking with Greg. As the LTN Discord begins to question him, Elijah begins to spiral. Were these repressed memories? A different time? Had they yet to happen? Or was this not even truly Elijah's voice at all? Being faced with something like this was altogether frightening for the old man, and denial became the only way he could cope. Finally, after having reached his limit, Elijah Lucas left the LTN Discord. Later that night, Elijah wrote the 5th entry on his blog, retelling the day's events. After recounting the audio he heard, he had this to say. None of this is true. I don't believe any of it. That is my voice, but I never said any of that. It must be AI. I don't know what the goal behind all of this is, but I am done with it. I left the LTN Discord. They're trying to keep me captivated. Just before I started writing this, I was sent the photos from the video above showing this supposed Greg Lucas in his full form. For the purpose of keeping the record, I will post them here as well. but you can consider this me giving up. I'm convinced I am being messed with, and I don't want to do this anymore. There will be no more update from me. I'm done.
The images were indeed what Elijah said they were. Photos of the 6 founders and one more person, now fully present. Were there actually always 7 after all? Elijah appeared to have had enough, and the LTN Discord was out of leads. But Greg was only just getting started.